Greetings, Soul Beans. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you guys. Happy October. This message is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Cancer Collective. Cancer, these are your messages from Divine Spirit. Messages that you need to know at this time for your greatest and highest good. Keep in mind, although these messages won't be for every Cancer, however, if you've clicked onto my channel, more than likely there is a message for you. And also, if you need a personal reading from me for your specific situation, because these messages are general collective, my information is always down below in the description area. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to tap in first with the most dominant energy, the most current dominant energy that you guys are dealing with at this time. And then we'll get more messages as we go along. Also, thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up like button. I really do appreciate that. It helps the channel continue to get through the thick algorithm. So thank you so much for your support with that. And also, if you haven't already, please share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell whenever you want to know my current upload. All right. Cancer, let's tap in to see what your current energy is, all right? Holy Divine Spirit, what are the current dominant energies for Cancer Collective at this time? Holy Spirit, what are Cancer Collective's current dominant energies at this time? Now one more for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. No, they're not. They're telling me not to take those three that came out. The most dominant energy, Holy Spirit, for Cancer Collective at this time, please and thank you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Excuse me. Wow, I like that. We have Angel of Love that came out in the upright. Put this down. Yep. Then we have Door to Spirit that came out in the upright. And it's funny because Door to Spirit, I just had this card come out for Gemini. But for Gemini, Door to Spirit came out in reverse. So hold on, guys, just a quick second. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So again, we have Door to Spirit that came out in the upright. An Angel of Love that came out in the upright. These are really great energies, Cancer. Let's start with the Door to Spirit. So the Door to Spirit, you guys currently could be finding a deeper connection within yourself and with Source, Divine Spirit. And you may be finding that some of your spiritual gifts are enhancing, improving, getting stronger. But there's definitely like this energy of being closer to your divine purpose, having a better understanding of your divine purpose, having a better understanding of who you are on a spiritual level, and having that curiosity of asking the questions, researching the questions, going within for the questions, connecting with divine source and your higher source and your higher self, This is a good energy. This is an energy of looking forward to being tapped in and getting the answers and allowing the divine universe to work its miracles in your life and trusting the universe. So I feel like where some of you guys may have been, thank you, Spirit. I feel like where some of you guys may have been a bit stagnant in that area, there's this sudden burst of energy where you guys are There's an energy of wanting to know, wanting to be more connected, being happy about being connected, looking forward to being more connected, and it's giving, like, I feel like it's giving some of you guys this like boost of good energy, positive energy, momentum, and really putting you guys in a more peaceful place and also an exciting place. So I don't know, this I'm getting a good feeling about that. That's what I'm getting. And with the angel of love, this is also, this is talking about a couple of things, Cancer. This is talking about new awakenings, new beginnings in different areas of your life, and even more so specifically in your romantic life. So specifically, guys, there could be new beginnings and possible unions, finding love in a new love coming your way, Cancer, a new friendship. But even also, there's a new found love for yourself. Because here's what's true in fact, okay? Before we can love anybody, and before we can be in union, in a healthy union, and give our love to someone else, we gotta give our love to us first. So there's like this sense of self-love, this renewed sense of self-love, or just if there wasn't any sense of self-love before, you're darn sure getting it now or feeling it now. So there's definitely a focus on self-care, loving yourself, talking to yourself in more positive affirmations, Cancer, loving on yourself, giving yourself grace and mercy, forgiving yourself, treating yourself well, like falling in love with yourself, like having a relationship with yourself, like you have like it's like you having a love relationship or love affair with yourself, you know? And then that's opening up the energy, and it's opening, the universe is opening up that energy and playing off that frequency for you to meet somebody new. Because when we are loving on ourselves, I mean, genuinely loving on ourselves, giving ourselves grace and mercy, treating ourselves well, being good to us, creating healthy boundaries, knowing that we look good, we feel good, and we are making those positive affirmations. It's so many great energies that are like a magnet. We become a magnet to them, to those great energies that the universe wants to send us. So part of that is new people, new love possibilities, new friendships, new relationships. Okay. I like that energy, guys. I like that. All right. Keep up that good energy. That's the frequency that we all need to be in on a regular basis. It is not to say that life won't be lifing and that life won't bring us challenges from time to time, because it damn sure will. But when we get to a point where we can still find joy in life and find joy in people, find joy in ourselves, find joy in being happy within ourselves, regardless of what's going on around us and what's going on in the world. Yeah, that's on a whole nother level of healing and love and just, going with the flow of life. That's just another level. All right. So with that said, guys, let's get couple of angel tarot messages for you guys. Now, I only take this deck in the upright. So with that being said, Holy Divine Spirit, what angel tarot messages do you have for Cancer Collective for October 2025? Please and thank you. Holy Spirit, what angel tarot messages do you have for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? for October 2025, please and thank you. We have another one for Cancer Collective, Holy Spirit, October 2020. Okay. I'm being told to take those. Let me see. Okay. So the Four of Water here. We have the Four of Water. We have the Page of Water. Water energy. Water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And then we have ego energy. Okay. Now, this Four of Water is like for me, is like the Four of Cups in traditional tarot. The Four of Water here, you see that there are 3 cups in front that this young man is looking at, but there's one behind him that he doesn't see, that he's not noticing because he's too busy being distracted by the 3 in front of him that he may not have gotten any gratification out of or any type of results from. But there's one behind him that divine source and universe has for him, but he just won't turn around and notice it. So this talks about an energy that some of you guys may either still be in or be getting out of. Because I feel like this four of water energy is for some of you guys who may have been feeling this way for a while, even as we are going into this month. But I feel like this is more of a energy that is about to pass for you all. So this energy where some of you guys may have been feeling very discontent, bored, not feeling satisfied with life. And because I'm reading for a general collective, this could be different for everybody, different areas of your lives where you may have felt discontent, bored, unfulfilled, just not satisfied, and even maybe disappointed. I feel, Cancer, that this is an energy that you guys are moving out of as we go through October and into the rest of the fall season. This is an energy that I feel like has been around you guys for a while. Again, I get more of an energy that's an energy that is going to start moving away. You guys are going to start releasing that energy or coming out of that energy. Okay. So we also have, again, Page of Water and the ego. So with the Page of Water, which would be like the Page of Cups here, this talks about sensitivity, intuition, maybe also even, I feel like a childlike energy. So I'm getting 2 things with this Page of Water. I'm getting like a childlike energy, and I do see that there's a fish in a cup. This Page of Water I'm getting for you guys is like a childlike energy. So with the childlike energy for you guys, it's more like inner child. I feel an inner child energy, which tells me, it's giving me the energy that you guys are going to be getting more in tune with your inner child, satisfying your inner child. Because the inner child is always with us, always, no matter how grown and big we get in age, the inner child is always with us. And that's the one person that we often forget in life, is our inner child. So Divine Spirit is also encouraging you, Cancer, to tap more into your inner child. You know, we're never too old or grown to do childlike things that bring us joy, that keep us connected to our inner child. And it helps not only connect us and stay connected to our inner child, but it also helps protect our inner child, you know? That's part of giving ourselves love and self-care, is also loving the child within us. That child needs love too. So while you're giving yourself love, Cancer, don't forget to give yourself, your inner child, that love, you know, that 5-year-old version of yourself, that 7-year-old version of yourself, that 10-year-old version of yourself. I can go on, but I think you get the gist. But also too, I'm also getting with this Page of Water energy, I feel like when it comes to maybe a potential new love or potential interest, romantic interest, there's like a small offer, maybe like a crush. Someone has a crush on you. You have a crush on someone, Cancer. I do feel that energy coming in for you guys if it hasn't already. But someone making some type of small offer, or someone making some type of love offer, small offer, letting you know that they're interested in you. You letting them know you're interested in them, Cancer, however way. And the ego talks about illusion, dependency, and materialism. So with this ego card here, Cancer, Spirit is reminding you to not get caught up in the tangible things in life, the material things in life. And to also not get caught up in any kind of illusions that you could possibly be creating through a way of thinking. For some of you guys, I feel like this is also an energy that some of you guys are also stepping out of, is creating thoughts in your head that are not beneficial to your health, to your well-being, and to moving forward and to being successful. Maybe there's a mindset in a self-talk that you guys may have been having for a long time and telling yourselves about yourselves or certain people that are actually possible illusions. Because a lot of times when we get in our head about things, which comes from our ego, and it comes from a source of fear, maybe anxiety, most times fear, we create scenarios in our head. Sometimes they're not true, but somehow we talk ourselves into believing them. So be careful of that. For some of you guys who are finding yourselves doing that, but I also feel like for some of you guys who have been doing that for a while, this is also an energy that you guys are coming out of. All right. So let's get some messages from this Kipper deck here. This deck I also only take in the upright only. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get some Kipper messages for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me 3 Kipper messages for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for October 2025. Please and thank you. At the bottom, we have Thief. I was pointed to this for a reason. So I don't know if there's a someone in your energy, Cancer, or someone you've dealt with, or someone you know who has tried to steal something from you. This could be tangible things like money, cars, items, but this also could be, I'm getting for some of you guys, just trying to steal your energy, your essence, your time. So that's for some of you guys out here. But the cards that came out is Pathway, Unexpected Income. Y'all in marriage. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got the Angel of Love and we got marriage. So again, this is reiterating and emphasizing that some of you guys, because you are taking the time, or will be taking the time to love on yourself as you should. Your first love should be yourself. Because you're taking that time to do that, you're opening up possibilities and new love. when you give yourself love, people want to come in and love on you. Okay, so I mentioned before that this angel of love also talks about possible new love. So some of you guys could be currently talking to someone or getting to know someone or dating someone. But for some of you guys, there is commitment here. There's a relationship that wants to be taken to the next level or taken to a committed level, a serious level. So there's definitely some marriage or commitment in the future, in the near future for some of you guys. All right. So I like that. I like that. And when we open ourselves, when we love on ourselves and do right by ourselves, everything else wants to come in too. Unexpected income. And then we have pathway. This signifies you guys being on the right path. You are where you're supposed to be right now, in case you were wondering. So you are on the right path, but you are also getting an unexpected income. And this, again, comes from opening yourself up to receive, whether it's to receive love, putting yourself this time, Cancers, because you guys are infamously known as being the great givers. Most of the times being great givers to a fault, to your detriment. But in this day and age right now, the group of Cancers that I'm talking to, you guys have been giving yourselves love, been loving on yourselves, been doing your thing. And I think I forgot my thought, damn it. Oh, so you guys are doing your thing. And so that is opening up all other possibilities, okay? So definitely, I like this energy for you guys. Ooh, okay, Cancer. So with that being said, I don't know if I mentioned it before, we are also getting into this full moon energy, which is coming up. I know here on the East Coast, the full moon energy, which is the full moon in Aries, it's arriving around 11:30 or 11:45 p.m. East Coast tonight. So just a reminder, with the full moon in Aries, that fiery Aries, okay? So if you guys are suddenly feeling that you want to suddenly take action, that you're being impulsive, spontaneous, that you have all this energy, that you just, you want to talk about things, you want to express yourself, and you want to be blunt, you want to get straight to the point, and you're feeling more of like a daredevil energy, that is definitely most likely the full moon in Aries energy that you're feeling. And with that said, guys, because we're having a full moon energy in Aries, be mindful of your thoughts. And more importantly, be mindful of your words and your actions. Make sure you're not jumping to conclusions. Make sure you're not jumping and being too impulsive and taking certain actions. And make sure that you are mindful of the words that come out of your mouth as well. Just FYI. With that said, let's get you a Moonology Oracle message. Holy Divine Spirit, what Moonology Oracle message do you have for Cancer Collective in this upcoming full moon energy? I have two more. One more for Cancer, please and thank you. All right. It's time to release negativity. Absolutely. Whatever negativity you have, Cancer, whether it's negative thoughts, words, I want to say even more thoughts and words that you might be speaking over your own life and over yourself. All right, time to release that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so some of you guys may be, some of you guys could be maybe overdoing certain things in your life. Like, for instance, you may be, say, for instance, you may be working too much and not giving yourself enough time to give your attention to other areas in your life, like spirituality, like self-care, like cleaning up around the house. Maybe you're too overindulgent in certain areas. So it's very important for you guys to make sure that you're balancing your spirituality with practicality and other things that you have going on in your life. I hear more of an energy where Divine Spirit is saying, make sure that you are including in all that you do on a regular basis. Make sure that you are also including spirituality and connecting with Divine Source, in your higher self, and connecting and checking in with yourself. Thank you, Spirit. And we have a time to give rather than take. Okay. So also, the other thing that I was going to say earlier when I talked about how much of a giver Cancers are, the other thing that I meant to add to that, Cancers, is to realize and be mindful that it is now time for you to sit back and receive. And so when you allow yourself to be in the position of being the receiver, then the universe again opens up the doors for you to receive and for people to give to you for a change. Now, although it says a time to give rather than take, there's always a balance, okay? It's still great to be a giver as long as it's not to your detriment and you're not draining yourself and your cup is not empty. It is about reciprocity. We also want to keep that in mind. But it is okay to receive, Cancers. Allow yourself to receive. And I feel that you are definitely in this energy and time in your life where you are absolutely about receiving. And that's quite all right. Good for you. All right. So as we close, let's get a message from Archangel Michael's deck and from Holy Archangel Michael. Holy Divine Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Cancer Collective as we end the message? Please and thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to go this long, Cancers. Sorry. Holy Spirit, Holy Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Let it go. Card number 18. 18 could be relevant to you, which also reduces to number 9. So 18 and or 9 can be relevant. Let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So some of you guys who are still holding on to past thoughts, past ideas, past old belief systems and conditionings, let it go. Past people that didn't serve you well, let it go. Past behaviors that didn't serve you well, let it go. Let it go. Call on Archangel Michael. He has that sword, that dynamic, powerful sword. Get with Archangel Michael. Ask him to sever those connections and those thoughts and those things that keep you stuck or that have been keeping you stuck, Cancer. And it doesn't have to be a formal request or conversation. The way I'm chopping it up with you right now, we can always talk to Divine Source and God and whoever you deem your divine power. It doesn't have to be a formal conversation. You don't have to get dressed up in a tuxedo. You don't have to get dressed up in a gown to talk to Divine Source or your spirit team or your spirit guides. Come as you are. And with that said, Cancer, these are your messages. I hope that they resonated and that you found them helpful. As always, it's a pleasure to read for you. And until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.